running. Why does it seem to show as having water? But it definitely has water. Probably because it needs to have more pump power. So it is technically burning. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of VoidCraft here on the VoidCraft S4E server. You know, if you haven't already, please let me just remind you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, please. Really does help. And other than that, let's get right to it. So I've been hard at work, working very hard, and getting all the Steam Engine stuff put together. Did some of the preliminary stuff earlier, and I have just been tinkering away, hammering out the well, but yeah. So
It's
I'm
still
still
a work in
working on
progress.
getting kinks out of this thing, but generally, it I believe it's ready to fire up. Because I think once everything gets going, should be able to start feeding itself. And as soon as the blaze burners are burning and the lava's flowing, it should work, hopefully, right? Well, I'm gonna give it a try. Got 16 buckets right here. So theoretically, all I gotta do is pop that in. It's gonna pop out one side, pop out the other. Boop, boop. Hmm. There it goes. It's a little on the slow side, but it's kind of where it's at right now. Whoops. I fell in the drink. Ha ha. Alright, what's getting heat? What are we at? 40 SU at current speed? It's 0 SU. So it is pumping the water. The buckets are going up. Hmm. Well, this is going to take a little getting used to and trying to figure this part out. It really shouldn't be this hard once it gets going. Well, uh, I don't know. Anyways, I do got some more projects to get started on, and I will have to see what's going on. Check things out. So I'm going to tinker with this a bit more, and I will be back with you in a bit. Alright, guys, we got it finally. I mean, it took a little bit of work. I had to work out some of the kinks here and there, but it's now working. Every now and then I tend to see something going on with it, but I fixed it. Pretty much I just needed a speed controller up there so that I can actually pump the water into the tanks faster than it can get steamed off. This seems to be working just fine because it's full. I mean, every time if it runs out of buckets to fill, it just grabs one of these. That's what it's going to do. If it ends up with all full buckets and coming back, it just comes back and here sits here and waits. So as you can see the claw back there, it's just grabbing the full bucket, and it's either going to put it back into the chute there to come back here, or it's going to use it to fill one of the burners. And this actually does appear to be going up slowly but surely, so that's also good. Considering that this is the tank that's going to be used for this engine here for the boiler. This one's going to be used for getting some redstone flux. So with this, I now need to make a whole nother system. You know what that means? It's time for the Industrial Revolution and getting into thermal. Alright guys, so I've been playing around trying a few things. Let's take a look over here real quick. As you can see, I got my walls up. Kind of nice little design that I'm working on. Still kind of playing with it a little bit, but I'm really liking how it's looking. I actually have this idea since I was working up there that I could put lighting there with some trapdoors behind it, which will give light all around the room. So I'll see how that looks at some point. And in the meantime, I did try the alternator, which does come up with FE, but I put some batteries to it and I couldn't really figure it out. So I managed to make a couple of these flux ducts, which do seem to connect, but they don't really seem to do too much. So I'm gonna have to play around with that for a little bit, see how that works. I mean, there's so much to do and create, it's crazy. In the meantime, I built my magmatic dynamo generator set here. I mean, this is just a mini one. I was thinking of doing like maybe 2 or 3 or something like that hanging from the ceiling. I'll get figure that later. So yeah, like right in the center there, that would be the ender tanks connected with the mechanical pumps. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do it, but this seems to work out just fine. I love the steam though that comes off of them. With that, I've also made the RF builder, a couple of the crafting cards or whatever, the shape cards. So now, once these batteries are done, I'm going to go over to the nether and try to get myself some ancient debris. Should be easy peasy. Although I'm thinking after this, I'm going to start working more on the design build. Because a lot of this stuff's probably going to have to get moved at some point. But other than that, I got to figure out what I got to do for storage. Because my storage is getting quite cluttered again. I have like 3 stacks of or more of just chests, and they keep increasing. And the best way to store items here is actually with the ME system, ME storage. And I have not used that, I think, since it was like 114, about 114. So that's going to be a bit of a grind. Hopefully, in the next episode, I'll be able to show you quite a bit more of what we got done. So please do click that like and subscribe button down below. And I will see you all next time. And keep being awesome. Bye.